I just spent 10 days exploring and fossil hunting all over New Mexico, and here's all the cool things that I really liked but I did not buy because sometimes I have to have self-control because I have a small house. First of all, I am a sucker for all these metal yard ornament things. I love to let them sit outside and get all nice and rusty, but yeah, the small alien there on the right, yeah, he was $400. These little clay incense burners stopped me dead in my tracks because you put the little cone in there and then the smoke comes out of the chimney. Isn't that so cute? They were only like 12, 15 bucks. So I mean, I did actually buy one of those. Believe me, I was working hard to try to find an excuse to buy this thing, but I don't really need a giant pitcher with 6 cups, but it was only 80 bucks and it was nice and monochromatic and like a matte texture and it was perfect. These metal shelf-sitting aliens were such a nice little vibe, but they were like 50, 60 bucks, which was too much for me. And who doesn't want a $50 metal armadillo just to stick outside? I do. Imagine your whole yard covered with these ceramic pumpkins with little lights in them, which they were so cool, but they were all like $400, so no. I honestly don't even know what these things were, but they were bright and shiny and metal and I loved them and they were 40% off, but I don't even know what you do with them. Every time I travel, I find a blanket that I really want to buy and I fall in love with it, but then it's always like $300. Like this one here was $365, but I like it, but I can't spend that much on a blanket. I'm an avid pin collector, so the fact that they had specific New Mexico red chili and green chili pins was perfect, and I almost bought all of them, which is a problem, because what am I going to do with that? This Eucharist-themed comic book was crazy, and I really wanted to buy it and just casually set it on my table and see what people say, but no, we did not buy that. Even though it was only $10, which is like a really good deal. This was the most ridiculously shaped bag I've ever seen in my life. Like, what would you even put in there? Like, chopsticks or something? But, I mean, for 22 bucks is not bad. I like to collect little wood sculptures like this for my travels, and I think the jackalope would be perfect, but for 60 bucks, sorry, no, I can't do that. And these guys were so cool. Like, they would look so nice on my shelf, but unfortunately, I was practicing self-control this day, so I didn't buy one, even though I look back and kind of wish that I did. If you know about the Loretto staircase, you know what this is, and I thought about getting this, but it was $120 and was a really crappy 3D print, so I was like, no. Okay, this is why I didn't buy all the other stuff, because I found this thing, which if it was under $150, I probably would have bought it because I loved it so much, but that's $3,000. No, that's still too much. Sorry, no. But look at the other stuff in this store. Like, it was going out of business, and I can see why, because this one thing was $15,000. And like this little thing you could get for $3 at a normal store was $50. What the heck? At the end of the day, I still got to enjoy looking at everything and taking videos of it, but I didn't have to worry about buying it and taking it home, and I saved, you know, probably, what, $40,000 if I bought those giant crystals?